I'm going under in another freedom.
Can you feel the
The
love
love
tonight? Danielle, get in here. It
the
can
peace the
be
evening
rain,
brings, the world for once
one
in
in
perfect
perfect harmony
harmony with all its living things. Yada yada dum boy. So many
Mindset,
things
right?
to tell her,
tell her
but how to
how to
make her
make her
see. Ooh, there's a delay. The truth
live
about my
out my
past.
past. Impossible.
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 Possible.
So me and Grace got on Hinge. One, I have a few things I can read to you guys because I screenshotted some stuff
That was
that I
what I
was
was
like,
hoping. I was hoping you'd have some examples of insane profiles because people have gone.
yes,
I think I'm gonna join.
yeah,
Just
join.
to, I have
I
a feeling
actually,
I'm gonna get everything you get, but it's gonna be even worse because it's in New York City.
yes. So, let's get into it. First of all, I think me and Grace talked about this before because Grace cracked me up because she swiped, but this was on Tinder. She swiped on somebody who didn't have a face. They
Oh
know
yeah.
pictures of their face.
What ended up happening with that?
I
Did
literally
they
thought you
have a
meant.
face or were they a
No,
faceless?
they did
I
have a face. Some lady put in her profile, wants to have a good time, dinner and drinks, and then some fun with me. As opposed to who else? And also, you're just like, dinner and drinks, and then let's go, like,
Yeah. Are
drinks
you
with.
able to screen for people who are monogamous or not?
Yeah, so they do have. Well, you can't. Well, I think you can screen for it,
I get what you
but it
mean.
does have like monogamy and non-monogamy. So a lot of people are non-monogamy.
Because I don't want to
Um,
hear any shit about nesting partners. Do you
what's
know what I'm
that?
talking about? Oh,
No,
it's a term that they use, or they did like a few years ago on Tinder.
a
They have this
nesting.
weird language, the polyamorous people,
They do have a
and
weird
it just like it feels
language.
so like performative and
Why it
weird.
feels
And
Ah.
culty. Polyamory is like a
yeah,
cult. Like
yeah, it can be.
Here's
Yeah,
my view on polyamory is that it doesn't work long term.
right. It
It
could work
doesn't
short term.
work long term. Yes.
you have yet,
People,
that is yet to be proven wrong. I've yet to see
Yeah,
it
right?
proven wrong.
Like so many, even on Instagram, like I was following this Instagram couple and they were a throuple. Or no.
Classic.
They were polyamorous. The one woman was dating someone and left her primary partner for her and became monogamous. I was like, yes, because that person was providing her all the things that she needed that you weren't doing. Like you literally are like either this is just my opinion too. Polyamorous are bored. You're bored. You've been together for a long time. You're like, I'm bored. So they open it up and they end up fucking other people and then falling in love and leaving their partner. Or you find someone who is actually way more compatible for you than your partner that you had that was into polyamory. So then you leave them and become monogamous. It's tough. Like
So
it's
it's
hard
cheating.
to right.
the
It's hard
only
to do.
way I could see it working potentially is if two people are madly in love with each other. They're both very like a certain type of person where they're not very dramatic. They're very comfortable with themselves. They don't get jealous easily. They've been together a while and they agree to have like one night stands for the fun of it with other people, but it doesn't go beyond that.
But
But
that's
that's
not
not
polyamory.
polyamory.
That's
What
That's
would
swinging.
not
that be called then?
polyamory.
No, that's swinging. That's swinging or
I
like
thought
That's
swinging is where you have couples and you all kind of.
so
What's
there
the
is a
other term?
there is another term. There's another term. It's like opening up your relationship or something, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
just
polyamory.
let
Polyamory
me
is
look
when
it
you
up.
specifically, please look it up, but that's when you
I'm
specifically
looking it up.
date multiple people at once. It can be
And then
only
you
two
have like
people or it can be 20 people, but
So just
you date them.
mine is just like an open relationship then,
yeah.
in a way, but it's
Open
not really.
relationship. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way I could see anything that's not monogamous
yeah.
working. But even that, I feel like it's really, really rare that it could. I feel like it's possible, but
Yeah.
it's
I
not
feel like
something that you'll see in a lot. But I do think
It's
it
not
is.
long term.
It just
It's
you would need the right people, and
I don't
there
think
would
you can
have to
get
really be
married.
a
I
strong
don't think
foundation there.
if you watch the
men.
show, if you watch the show Sister Wives, the dude had 3 wives.
Mackie,
He really wants to go outside. I feel bad, but oh well.
The
look at him.
dude had 3 wives, then got a 4th one, and then 2 left him, and then he left the one, and now he's got 1 wife. because they're like, they straight up were like, it hasn't been working for a long time. I'm like, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then was a girl who just has pictures of her with her tongue out, with her tongue piercing. She has a tongue ring, but there's no pictures of her smiling. There's no pictures of her not smiling. It's just her with her tongue and
Like
tongue
you're
ring
supposed to be like,
wax.
ooh, a tongue ring.
Right? I'm like, oh my god. I was like, that's
Wow, how
because of that.
edgy.
Yeah.
This
There's
is
like
like,
literally
uh,
5 pictures of her just with her tongue ring.
I don't have any issue with tongue rings or like anything like that, but my question is kind of like eating / like, do you brush it? Like, how does that work? What do you?
I don't have a problem with the tongue ring. It's the fact
Yeah, I have a
that
problem
all
with like,
5 of
look,
your
I have a tongue
pictures-
ring. Don't you want to swipe right or whatever? Like,
Yeah,
it's
like,
you shouldn't be feeling that way about it.
Fair.
So,
I just
I don't-
genuinely have questions though, like about that. Like,
Yeah.
it's in your mouth all the time. So many questions. So many questions.
That's a statement, first of all. It's in your mouth all the time.
How many of those have been swallowed in people's lives? Has to be not zero. I
Like a
don't
little
know.
ball? Or
Yeah,
something?
or the
I'm
bag.
sure that's
yeah.
fine.
I'm sure, yeah. But I'm just saying, like,
I think it fucks up your teeth, yeah?
some of them do. Like, that's why they don't. Because I've like, looked this up before because I'm so fascinated by like facial piercings and stuff. I don't think I want any, but I don't get how people aren't bothered by them, like tongues and stuff like that. I'm like,
Well, you don't feel it after a while. You don't, your brain doesn't.
fair. Totally fair. It's just
Yeah.
like,
But I
mean,
think it
guess
fucks up
when-
your teeth, for sure.
Yeah, so like the back of your
Like
teeth.
clanking on them, you mean?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah. If you get like
Yeah.
that snake bite piercing, most piercers
Mhm,
like won't do that one, the one where it's like right on the end of your tongue. I mean, people will like, but you're not like supposed to because it constantly hits
Yeah.
the back of the teeth.
I'm gonna look it up.
I would actually be scared to get my tongue pierced.
That's what I'm
Me
saying.
too.
And everyone that I know, and I've known several people that have had it, and they all said like it really isn't that bad pain wise. It's like one of the ones that doesn't hurt as much, and I'm like, I can't wrap my head around that.
Thank you.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess,
Um,
yeah, I don't know.
Tongue
I
piercings
believe them,
can-
but it's just, I would be nervous. As
I
they're
think
about
it
to
also
do it, I'd
depends-
be scared.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person because everybody has their own pain tolerance.
I have like a
So-
normal pain tolerance though, and I feel like if anything, it's pretty good, but maybe it's just like certain areas I'm just a little more like, oh, about.
It's the longevity of it that's my thing. And I understand like it doesn't hurt after a while. It's just the fact that it's always freaking there. Like
That's what you keep going back to. That's what's
I know.
bugging you out, is the fact that it's
Yeah.
always
Yeah,
there.
it's like it
What about an
constantly-
eyebrow? I used to have my eyebrow pierced.
Yeah,
Same
you did.
It was always there.
I think
I
that
mean, I could take it out, but
yeah.
but it was
I think that
always
one
there.
because it doesn't touch up against anything else. I think that one's kind of fine. Same thing with like ears. Like I only am reminded that I have a lot of ear piercings when I lay down or something. I'm like, oh yeah. So, but the tongue,
Are they always there?
they are always there, always.
Yeah.
So
But that's okay,
you
though.
forget about them. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, if
But the
anyone has any
tongue's like
tongue
really
piercings,
always there.
comment,
It's like
let me
extra
know.
always there.
Comment below in the caption. What is
Yeah,
it called? Comment below in the comment box.
Don't
You know what's
forget
gonna be
to-
funny when we like after what did we give ourselves 6 months before we start getting real followers or
Yeah.
whatever? Like people are gonna see these videos from the past, so we will actually get comments on like the dumb shit where we're like comment below whatever.
Yeah,
Eventually.
yeah, it does
Yeah.
on my TikTok. Like people will go back, scroll back on my TikTok,
Yeah,
and
for
like
sure.
and comment on stuff.
Yeah,
So
for
it'll
sure.
definitely be interesting. Yeah, comment about your
Tongue piercing.
Comment in
tongue
the future,
piercing.
future people.
yeah.
Comment
If it's
and let us
always
know-
there.
Yeah, if you have your tongue pierced, let us know if it's always there.
Yeah. Does it bother you
And-
ever? Just curious. I just have to know.
Yeah.
And
So
if
it does.
yeah.
It does. I googled it. It says tongue piercings can lead to dental issues like chipped or cracked teeth, enamel erosion, gum recession, and increased tooth sensitivity due to the constant contact between the jewelry and teeth.
How does
Due,
it
due
feel?
to the
How long-
constant being there. Oh, nipples too. I would be scared to get my nipples pierced.
Yeah.
So I know people who have their nipples pierced.
Yeah, so do I. And they also say it's like not a big deal.
I thought
Yeah.
about that one, but you know what got me on nipples is that
What?
the
Can't even
hole. If you ever do want to like breastfeed, it can
It'll
create
squirt out the
holes.
side.
Yes.
Oh no
Create,
way.
like multiple holes. Yes.
That
And it's
is a
funny
little
because like
weird.
I don't
No
want kids or
way.
anything really that bad. Like, but I'm like, damn, that would be
Yeah.
really embarrassing for that poor baby getting like squirt in the eye. 'Cause, like,
Embarrassing.
I feel bad. In my ideal world, in 10 years, misogyny won't exist and women will be able to breastfeed on this everywhere and no one will care. In 10 years from now.
We're not too far from that.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
I mean,
an interesting
if you're
topic,
talking like
actually.
people are going to like do a double take, or people are going to say, you can't do that here. Because you're going to get people doing a double take because it's boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a nipple, but whatever.
Like there's it. Yeah.
would love
I
to
could,
do-
this is non-surprisingly, this is one of the things where I could see both sides of it very equally. Like it's still a fucking boob. And I think that straight women tend to forget that boobs are like sexual things to a lot of people. Because like all the times I've interacted with a boob, it's been in a sexual nature. You know what I mean? And other lesbians in the male population.
Every time.
So I get it that the baby's eating.
Every time, though? All
Every
the time?
time. Other than my own, every
trying to think of
single
like a way
time.
that in like a time
And other
that
than when I was a baby, yeah.
They're always
You know what I
there.
mean? Like it's so that your brain has those connections. There's nothing you could do about that. It's almost, I feel like men get a little gaslit on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't, overall, they should be allowed to do it because the baby needs to get fed. End of story.
Yeah.
I just
But
would,
to,
like,
but to be like, why is this a big deal? Or why do people look at me? Or whatever is kind of like,
I just want to know if people still do gawk in public and stuff. I want to know from like a current breastfeeding mom, like what's it like nowadays? Like is it cool? Is it chill? Like because like they would know, right? Like
I think
I
from
would
when
hope.
I've been with people who are breastfeeding, from what I've seen is like people
Okay,
aren't
expert.
gawking, which is good because no one should be. I
Yeah.
mean, I've been right near someone breastfeeding in public
Yeah.
before.
Yay.
No
I
one should
have
be
two where
gawking
it's
because
just
that's
like-
something you can control. But I think there are kind of like,
I feel like
you know,
when,
like oop.
when it's somebody
kind
I
of
know,
reactions.
like a friend of mine or like a coworker, you're like you look over and they're just like whipping their tit out, and I'm like, oh shit, sorry. Like I
Yeah.
make sure to nod. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, there has to be an understanding there that it is still a boob being shown in public.
so this person says 2 truths and a lie.
Uh-oh.
You have to pick the lie.
We should play that.
Oh yeah, we should play that. It says I'm hot, I'm really funny, and I'm mentally stable.
2 truths and a lie. Do they have a picture?
Sure do.
That's actually confusing.
Put them on
Well,
blast.
the lie is probably that she's mentally stable. I think she like did it as like a jokey.
Yeah, but
Thing,
then
but,
technically
like,
the other one's a lie too
it's-
because it's not that funny.
It's not funny, and she's also not hot.
Yeah,
Um,
so it's like,
and
it's
then
confusing.
so
I was
like
about to say, show the picture because
oh,
it's obviously A.
oh,
That's
oh.
like putting like 2
Well,
truths and a
she's-
lie. Like,
it's like-
the thing I say after this is true.
It's like
the
she
thing I said
might
before
be
this.
cute if like she didn't put that she's mentally unstable.
Yeah, what is with that?
And then here's the last one. It says my most controversial opinion is, and then you give it. Hers is a hot dog is literally a sandwich, and Helen Keller is not real.
Oh, wait, did we
That's all.
talk about this already? That there's like I saw, what was it, a bumper sticker or something that said something about Helen Keller not being real, and I was like, that's a conspiracy that I need to look into.
Well,
'cause it's
For
fucking
real? I was like,
hilarious.
what?
I don't know about that one, but you did put one in the chat that was JFK's head just did that thing.
Oh yeah, it did it on its
Oh,
own. I thought that was so funny.
I've
That's, like,
heard that
genius.
before. There's a whole I saw a whole YouTube video and shit about that before. That like he literally
Oh, it
like
made me
got
laugh.
shoved by the security guard, didn't actually get shot, and like lived on and like went into hiding and like it's like a whole thing.
Well, there's a lot of. I think that's a joke, is that there's so many conspiracies about it. But
Yeah,
like the idea that he wasn't even shot and his head
Yes.
just did that on its own is
Yes.
so fucking funny.
There's so many conspiracy theories, though. It's insane.
And
Like
they do
I know,
Hitler's
I love
alive,
them. I love
Hitler's-
all of them.
Yeah,
Every
they
single
whoever
one.
they is does it on purpose because then we don't know which one's real and which one's fake. So some
Yeah.
of them, and there's like a whole I don't know if it's like what the situation is, but there's this like upside down iceberg, and it's called like the conspiracy iceberg. And at the top is like what people know about because it's like an iceberg.
Mm.
It's like the stuff people know about, and then there's like the
Underneath
rest,
is like
where it's like
crazy, yeah.
yeah, and then there's layers to it of like where, and then at the bottom is like where people are just have
I
completely
love-
lost their mind.
I love
I think
conspiracies.
icebergs. Oh,
Go ahead. Going
What about the
two
We're
completely
going
different
two different
directions.
directions.
Titanic?
Tell me about
Well, she loves
tell
the
me about
Titanic, right?
icebergs. Yeah, go on. What are your feelings on icebergs, Ashley? What do you think about them?
I just think they're so crazy. Like, you have this like block
See
of
'em
ice,
now
and
while
you're
you
like, oh, it's so
can.
tiny. But this whole ass
A
like
whole ass
mountain
thing.
literally is
Yeah, they are
under
crazy.
the ocean, and then everybody in that Titanic. That was a shame. That's a
Oh my
It
shame.
god,
was a shame.
please,
What?
please.
What's a show we wanted to watch tonight? Or like clips of? Oh, Love on the Spectrum. We're gonna watch clips of Love on the Spectrum.
Yes, please.
Yes,
We can
I
talk
love
about
that
I actually
show.
I don't know much about it other than there's like this one
Oh,
couple on there who are the cutest people in the entire
oh, is it
world.
Abby and David?
Obviously,
I
obviously.
mean, oh, what the heck?
Oh my god, they're the best.
I see the iceberg thing you're
And I
talking
was like,
about.
It's
I
like
There's
love
there's
like
like
that.
a bunch of different ones though, and they're like
yeah, but they
really
all like kind of look the same.
yeah, it's all that same iceberg image that
Yeah. So I don't know where that came from. I don't know where the idea of the iceberg came from. Why they're like
well, that's
that.
like an image that's like used already to show like here's what you see and what you think of, but really there's all this behind it, which is great because that is the case for like almost
Yeah.
everything.
No, totally. So that's a more common thing than I thought. And if you guys ever want to we should like dig
We should do
deeper and
an
deeper.
episode on conspiracies.
Yeah. Start with
Yeah,
iceberg conspiracies specifically.
with the Titanic. Well,
That Helen
there is a
Keller crashed
theory
the Titanic.
that
Did you hear that one?
no,
It's
but
true.
That makes sense though. I believe
it
It
that.
does make
totally does, yeah.
sense. Like
It's those
Jesus.
DEI hiring practices. Someone else should have had that job. We
Yeah.
should do a video on how the moon landing totally happened.
Oh my God. I
But you
believe it. I
also
believe we're on the moon.
We definitely went to the moon.
I I believe that.
did you
Totally.
see that those people came down from space
Yeah.
now
Yeah,
finally?
what
Which
was the what
They were
were they
stuck in the space
that's so
station.
douchey to leave. Like how
Well,
does
I
that
think they were
happen?
stuck. There was like a problem. And
Yeah,
they
but
couldn't
then
get
they like
back.
didn't they
I'm
didn't want Elon
it's,
Musk to save them, so
thank
they
you.
just left them up there.
Thank you. It makes me mad. It makes me so fucking mad. I'm
Wait,
so
I didn't. All I know is they're back
There's
after
like
9 months.
political shit
2
no, well,
days.
behind
just
it.
people going
They
to space makes me mad.
I feel like
Not
it's like a
necessarily
waste.
yeah, kinda. There
I
are
do
so many,
too.
there are so many problems that we need to be solved down here,
Hmm.
and like the
That's true.
billionaire, and then and that would be one thing too if this was like a billionaire's pet project. But like a lot of our like government tax dollars are going to stupid shit like this, and they're trying
A
to sell
lot. Do you know how much?
a lot, a
If you
lot,
look
and
it
they're
up at some point, you're gonna hate it even more. The
awesome.
amount of money that goes to NASA
Yeah, I
is
believe it.
insane.
Whatever it is, you can.
Insane.
Whatever's in my head, I'll go ahead and triple it. I completely believe
Yeah.
it.
For
Like
sure, that's what it was for me at least. Like if I had to guess, it would I don't remember what the number is, so I can't say it, but it was
anyway,
about like 100 times what I thought. Or
yeah.
something like that.
And then you're going to be so negligent with all that money to leave people up there who are just like somewhat seems like innocent space people. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
supposed to be
it's
2 days,
just
and they were there for
petty
like 9
shit.
it's
months.
so ridiculous. Also, they were saying, so I saw some TikToks that the International Space Station, oh, say that a lot of times fast. International Space Station is disgusting because when you're up there, it's really hard to like clean and like where they go to the
Pee.
bathroom. Yeah, exactly. And so like it doesn't just like all go to the bottom to be like mopped. Like you gotta like every surface gets like dirt. It like eventually gets like things on it and stuff. And it's been up there for what,
Oh.
like 60 years or something, like however long.
Oh, that
So,
is
like,
gross. I never
I
thought of that.
isn't
Where
that
do
It's
you
just like a
throw the
floating
it has
public
rats. It
bathroom.
has rats allegedly because like they were testing stuff with rats up there and like some of them got out or like so it has like rats and rat droppings and like all sorts of
There's
stuff.
just rats floating by.
Like you know what like so
When you say they have rats, they're not on the floor, right?
no, I don't think so. I think they all just
They're
floating.
scurrying through the air.
I wanted to see if like I'm like talking out of my ass or not, but like anyway, I saw a
You-
TikTok,
even
so
if you
take
were,
that as you
but-
will. But like I
Yeah.
believe it that especially that the International Space
Oh,
Station
yeah,
is
for
gross.
sure.
That part I believe 100%.
What
because
do you
Yeah.
do with
NASA's
the
ran
poop?
by
Because
men.
it's government run.
Exactly.
Of course it's gross.
Yep.
I want to know about the poop.
What about the
Also,
Like,
poop?
obviously
like,
it goes somewhere. Like, but how do
where
you
do people
empty
poop and
the
stuff?
space station
I'm assuming
in
you
space?
know what I'm. Yep. Yeah,
They
I'm
just
assuming they're
yeah,
shitting
I
it
mean,
out. I'm assuming. I
how does that work though?
we're not the first ones to ask, but let's see. How where does
Poop
the shit
and
go?
space
Yeah.
International Poop Station.
station. I would throw up because I get so sick. Like, I could never be an
Oh.
astronaut because I would just.
Yeah,
First-
me neither.
yeah.
I'm too claustrophobic to do it.
Yeah, I am too.
Astronauts go number 2 into a hole of a silver can in the Russian-made toilet. Who cares who? I'm so confused why that's like important. Russian-made toilet on the ISS, and a fan is used to vacuum suck the poop away.
So it
all
gets
of that makes
out
me
of
mad.
space.
But yeah, and then so now I got to figure out where does the poop go, which it doesn't talk
That's
about.
that was my question.
I know.
I
So
figure they have
It goes
some kind
away,
of
apparently.
exactly.
The fan sucks it away.
Where?
Exactly.
Donde
Away.
does the poop go?
Donde does the poop go? Type that in. Donde does the poop go?
I'm just gonna get right to the
I
point.
don't-
Does the ISS dump poop in space?
There you go.
Yes.
So when they pee, how?
I think they're still going with the sucker tube toilet, the vacuum toilet.
But even between their body and the sucking, what happens?
it has like you have like light gravity, right? Or no, you're in space. You're in
You're
space.
just floating with the rats.
You're not on the
yeah.
moon. It's the other thing about space that we're not supposed to be there, right? Like, so we're like, you can't like move properly. So when you do things, allegedly, it just stays there. So does the pee just stay in the air? Like how? Like
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
like-
Did you guys know
That would
that
make more
when
sense,
you climb Mount Everest, that you cannot leave anything? It takes like 3 months to actually summit Mount Everest, and you're not allowed to leave waste. So what they have to do is poop and pee in bags and like carry it with them, and then take it back down to base camp. You have to poop in a bag and pee in a bag.
Everest is like a whole beast that is like
Everest is crazy.
own
Like,
thing.
why? It's so cold. I would never. It's so cold.
Yeah,
And people die and they can't rescue you, so they leave them. Like,
And
I've
we-
seen
Isn't
the
that
documentary.
waste then?
like
How is that not waste? But your
There's so
own
much
poop
waste.
is?
They leave a
I don't
shit
know.
ton of stuff. They leave so much stuff on that mountain.
They're not supposed to.
Well, have you seen it though? Like
If they leave
all the
dead people,
base camps, Everest is like
Sure.
literally people can't breathe up there. You can't take a
Yeah,
helicopter.
and the helicopters can't go up that high, so they have to take them down. Sometimes they
But yeah,
do.
we can go to space.
Sometimes they can't.
I don't get
Doesn't make
it.
That's true.
nothing about space makes sense when you start thinking about it,
Yeah.
because our whole universe doesn't actually make sense. You know, it really doesn't. Like we kind of operate as if it does, because I think a lot of people can't handle, like, they want the comfort of being like, okay, this is this, and scientists figured this out, and this is how this works. This is this rule. You know what I mean? But literally
They keep
all of it,
figuring
when
new
you look
shit out.
into it, it's like,
Apparently, there's a new state of matter that
Yeah,
isn't
like,
being
what
used
the
in
fuck is that?
computers, you know, like shit. Like if we were to take like a textbook that was true science from 10 years ago and look at it now, 20 years ago, whatever. Like
yeah.
everything's not everything.
Yeah, and that's
A
what
lot of-
happens. That's why all those things like, oh, trust the science or whatever is like, to an extent, yeah, you should, but
Yeah, it's tough.
science is
Yeah.
very often wrong. Like,
Yeah.
you have to still be smart about it. It's not a definitive thing.
I don't trust anybody or anything, so it's really fine. I'm working on it with my therapist, but yeah.
But it's okay to not really. There are ways to not trust anyone or anything and still, like, have it not be some negative cloud over you. Like, it's healthy.
Oh, my therapist doesn't think so.
Well, you're talking about in a relationship.
You
Or,
should
like, the
maybe
world.
trust people
No,
in
like, people.
general. In general, I think humans owe each other a decency level of trust in like the everyday. Like you should trust me that I'm not just gonna like push you onto the train tracks. Now, granted, I don't know
Yeah.
most people like
But
I
is
get
that-
why. I
is
get it.
that
That was a bad
trust,
example. That was a bad example. But like,
No, it's a
Yeah.
good example, but is that trust or is that based on the information that we have about you already? Like, there's nothing that tells me you would push me on a train track. That's why I know you won't. Or I
Well,
can,
because
can
we
trust that you
know
won't.
her, so it's like,
well,
So
then
it's not
that's
really
the next
trust,
level,
though.
right?
It's
what
more
it,
like
it is.
an assessment. Like, you make an assessment on whether that person's going to push you on the tracks or not.
I
Or
I'm
whether
gonna
they're
have
gonna
to
treat you
disagree with
badly.
that. I'm gonna have to disagree with that only because I don't even
She's
trust
pushed you
my...
on the tracks before.
Yes, that one time actually in Colorado.
Well, this changes everything. It changes my assessment.
So here's my thing about the assessment is like I could know you and be like, oh, this person's a good person, but I don't trust you Like, I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't put anything past anybody, except people
That's
like
weird.
I know. No. Yeah, well, that's why I'm in therapy. Like,
Okay, fair.
I just don't like. Even though I'm like, oh, this guy's a good guy or this girl's a good girl. I don't put anything past you. So if you do something, I'm like, oh, there it is. Like, it's like I'm waiting for you to fuck up. I'm waiting because like I know I don't inherently 100% trust you, so or like 80% trust you. I may like
But
40.
waiting for someone to
40.
do something bad is more like, it's not just that you don't trust them, it's that you're anticipating a certain thing about them.
I would say a healthy level of distrust is that I would never, no matter what, who it is, don't care who it is, never let someone take over my bank accounts for me. Unless I was like literally dying in hospice and sick. Like, yeah. I feel like also not trusting anyone at all is like very, like you're gonna struggle to like have like, not
Yeah, that's
struggle, but
I do.
it's healthy for relationships.
just the
to have
opposite
trust.
side of, yeah.
Yeah.
You should be
And
in the
we're
middle.
working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Me and Danae. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we watch Love is a Spectrum?
Oh my God.
There's a woman on there that everyone's like, oh, she's faking it, which she could very well be, because I'm looking at her like, are you autistic? Because she wants a
Who is it?
specific type of guy. What's her name? I have to look it up.
Well, now I want to know. See, like,
But
and
she
then
Yeah, I
one
want
I
to see.
think-
I'll be able to
she
tell.
won.
And you haven't seen this before? This little clip or whatever?
No.
Not even like on TikTok.
I've only
or
seen a
anything?
little bit of the show.
They're adorable. I think they're on TikTok. And people will say that like that woman's mom, Abby, is exploiting her, like on TikTok and stuff. People say that like all the time.
Yeah.
He likes lions
Better.
and being in a car wash.
Hey,
Being in a car.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. Oh, I like your shirts. I see you have sharks on your shirt.
thank you.
That's so cool. What's your name?
David, what's
Nice
yours?
to meet you. I'm Abby. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Abby.
Let's go look at some animals.
Why does she remind me of
Can't wait to
Grace?
take pictures of the ones I like.
Oh, a big
Kinda looks
snake.
like her.
Ooh, I'll add that to the collection.
Oh, look at the little monkey.
They're called the
How
common
cute is it?
squirrel monkeys.
Oh, they're so cute.
And he's smart.
Oh,
love
look
the
at them
animals.
falling in love
Wait,
with
pause
each
it.
other.
Cute.
Hello, you two adorable kitties.
There's a clip on TikTok because the ending is like, he's like, oh, I'd love to take you out on a second date or something. He says, like, seeing her again. And she's like, we'll see. I have to ask my mom. And some of the comments on
Yeah.
TikTok are like, same girl. Like,
Yeah.
To see what her mom thinks, or is she just making that up because she doesn't want to?
I don't
I
know.
don't
Well,
know.
they're-
Yeah.
They went on a second date, so I don't know.
That's
But
cute.
it's so funny. She's
They're
like,
like,
I
I
have to
think
ask my
I could be
mom.
wrong, but I think they're like still dating to this day.
They are still, they're engaged.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Hello, you two adorable kitties.
I'm gay.
I am a cat person.
How was that?
I have crippling.
Did you hear that?
I thought it said, I'm gay.
It did.
Go back a little bit.
That would be funny if
What?
you guys were like, I didn't hear anything.
No, there was like an underlaying like creepy sound.
And it's weird because
I'm
I was actually
gay.
thinking he seemed a little gay, but it's different with autistic people.
Look at them
animals.
falling in love with each other.
Cute.
Hello, you two adorable kitties.
I'm gay.
I am a cat person.
That got cut in. Like someone cut that in there.
Yeah,
Like,
but
Yeah.
see what I mean? This is exactly like some dickhead just decided. Yeah, does anyone in the comments say anything about it? And they might even do that for comment baiting. Which
Yeah,
is
take all the
rude.
time. Man is an unbothered stud. Yup.
yeah, no one's even saying anything. That's so weird.
Maybe will I see you again? Maybe one day.
That's
I
too bad.
have
Get
crippling
the end is the
depression.
best. The end is the best.
This is so fun.
Yes, I love this place. I really had fun seeing the animals with you.
Me too. I had a total fun blast with you.
Will I see you again?
Maybe one day. I'll think about it. I'll let my mom know.
Take all the time you need. Okay.
Bye.
That is so
I'll
cute.
the
let my
best
mom
part.
know.
Just
They
take all
take
the
all the
time you
time
need
you
was
You know,
pretty
he was
good.
like, "You're good.
It's
I'm
so
chilling."
cute.
You know,
Yeah.
so cute.
That was a good
Eyes up here.
response. Take all the time
Yeah.
you need.
He
wasn't like.
He is
I mean, he
literally a
could have
king.
been like, "Really? Like, so you don't know?" Dude, he loves
Hey.
it.
Yeah, and he came out with it like right away. I wonder if someone helped him with that.
And then
So
we'll
it
do
run
like
on
funny.
Netflix. If you knew
Personality, and I'm a kind young man, and I spread joy all around the world.
Like,
This might be
so
the most
guy
wholesome show
from
on Netflix, and it's
30
back
Rock.
for another season, so here are the best moments from Love on the Spectrum US. It's a reality show that follows people on the autism spectrum as they go on dates and try to find love.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life
Oh,
alone.
that girl. Pause it.
And now it's back for season 2, so here are my
Scroll back a
That
little
girl?
bit. That girl. Kit play.
dates and try to find love.
Her. Yep,
Okay.
that's the one that everyone's like, she's fake.
I'm
Wow, he's got a
nervous,
lot of friends.
excited.
A bit frustrated.
Why are you frustrated?
I was just starting a movie when all of a sudden I had...
Then it's time to go to the speed dating event, and I love how he is marking his card whilst they're still sitting at the table.
So, do you have any allergies of any kind?
That's
Interesting question to ask.
You like nature by any chance?
That is a very good question. I've never really thought about that. I guess I am more of a city person.
He's like, absolutely not. Yeah. I'm right there with you.
Have you ever been in love?
No sir, no sir.
Have you ever
Oh
been
my
in a
God,
relationship?
dude, it is it.
What's a relationship? I forgot.
It's like if you're dating somebody and then when you make it official, you're in a relationship.
No sir,
Have you ever been on a date?
no sir.
Tanner lives with some roommates and he works in this hotel with his sister. And then it's time for Tanner's dates.
What kind of animals do you like?
Dolphins, dogs.
I like lions, tigers, and gorillas, and bears, and cows, and horses, and pigs,
Oh,
and
there's
chickens,
all of them.
and ducks,
Me too.
and goats, and sheep.
Yeah.
And my favorite animal is a
Gorilla's
gorilla.
like,
I'll tell you why I like gorillas. Because they're animals with hands. My favorite kind of dinosaur is a T-Rex. So what's your favorite kind of dinosaur?
Me too.
A T-Rex, your
yeah.
favorite? Because I think they're really cool. What are your favorite
So
animals?
I have a question. Elephant in the room, probably. Is she autistic or
no, she's Down
Or she has
syndrome.
Down syndrome.
yeah? So are they? I thought it was all autistic people.
Well, what a good question.
Well, I think on the show, like she's not on the show. She's
True,
on the show
true.
dating,
Gotcha.
but she's not. Yeah, so I think,
she's not
but
the
I
main
think,
character of the show. Yes.
Yeah,
she's
like,
on
after
a
this-
date with a guy on the spectrum.
yeah, but I think
Gotcha,
after
okay.
this date, he's like, I really want someone who talks just as much as I do. I was like, that's gonna be hard to find, probably.
Yeah.
Do you like to make gingerbread men?
Oh no.
Do you like to make cookies?
Yes.
Do you like to make brownies?
I like cakes and brownies.
Do you like tacos?
Yeah.
I like tacos too. What do you like about the tacos?
I like chicken and cheese.
Me too.
Yeah.
Did he just fall in love? What was that?
I don't know. I don't think she's.
I can't
talkative
think.
enough for
I
him.
can't think.
I kind of like the rapid fire questions though.
I'm gonna start asking when I go on dates.
Just be like, do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute.
Does he have friends?
Yes. So
No, not really.
That can be tough.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
That one hurts.
he seems like such a nice
He
guy.
has us.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have friends
And,
actually.
Yeah.
We're pretty cool.
I would like a guy who is independent with, like, for example, own a home, capable of driving, if he has a degree, if he has a plan, he has job.
So basically, you want a guy who has his shit together.
Oh, yes.
So that's what they're saying. She's
Language.
fake.
You're my best boyfriend in the world, David.
Yeah.
You make me feel like a princess, like a romance.
Yeah, you're the best girlfriend in the world. You made me feel like a prince in romance.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for making my dreams come true.
You're welcome.
That means a lot to me. The Hershey's, the Reese's, the M&M's, and the Kit Kats.
He's like, as
Even
long as the
gummies.
candy's what
and
I want.
gummies, and Oreo cookies.
And Chips Ahoy's.
Okay.
You're gonna get diabetes at this
The
wedding.
truth about my past, impossible. She turned away from me.
He's holding back, he's hiding. But what I
How do you
can't
know their love song?
decide. Why
Huh?
won't he be the king
How does she know
I
their love
know
song?
he is? The king I see inside.
Because it's an autism thing. You wouldn't understand.
Can you feel
I did get it really quick.
Love
tonight.
Maybe you'd like to hold hands? Oh, all right. Don't.
Oh. Is she into it? I don't
Maybe
know.
we should we let
You all right?
Yeah, it's just, whew, that was,
I mean,
It'd be nice if she doesn't have any pets or any children, you know. Yeah, it's like
no pets though.
Therapeutic and they're loving.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, I don't want to have to compete with a pet for the woman's attention. That was the thing.
No,
you think pet gives you unconditional love, James?
Yeah, I know,
Isn't
but
that enough?
well,
so when
I
you
don't
come
know.
home and you have a bad day, and the cat jumps on you and he licks you and he purrs and says, "James, I love you."
He would hate that.
Rather a human woman do that than a cat, but okay. But anyway, ready to leave.
I mean, amen, James. Yeah.
Oh my god.
How does it feel to be married? Let's wait for the train. All right.
Right next to trains. That's ideal.
Oh, little Amy.
That's me. That's a video.
Yeah. Danielle loves trains.
Do you?
I do.
Oh my god, no, she's obsessed with trains.
She's
like
now too big to be on
How
my
did I
glasses, so I just
not
have
know
her
that
around my
yet?
shoulders.
I
haven't given up on that.
Oh,
I
she
have no
speaks?
intention of.
Oh, listen,
You're-
don't get her started. She is up when I tell you obsessed. Every time we talk, the trains come up in some capacity.
Wait, for real? Or are you joking?
No,
100% for
I
real.
don't. I wish it
I've
was
never
in-
heard you say anything about trains.
Oh
She
my
loves
god.
trains.
Well, the problem is they don't come up that often because America hates trains. But I love.
Go on.
I
Go on.
love a train.
Tell-
I unfortunately don't have like the autistic young kid knowledge where it's like that's a B-52. I don't know that, but I do know that high-speed trains are amazing, and I know how a couple of the different ones work and why we need them in the United States immediately.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Amazing.
about.
And I love the subway, and I mean, granted, it's gross and like there's rats and stuff, but like I love the idea of it, and like I'm a big not no car, but like.
I could get behind the high-speed rails.
American needs high-speed rail bad. We're too big to not have high-speed rail. We're like the country that could benefit from it the most. And we already have like the paths like carved out because we already use it for slow-ass like commercial trains.
Low-speed rails.
Exactly. So
Boo.
yeah. And then it would take a lot of the pressure off of the air traffic and we would be able to like flights would be cheaper. Like there's like and then also for people
so
who
what
like,
are you
can't fly
thinking,
or
like
scared of
New
flying.
York to LA or something?
I mean, ideally,
Like if there's like a train anywhere and we're together, I'm like, Danielle, look, a train. Or she'll be like, there's a train and we have to take a picture with the train. Or like take a picture of the train. We have to take videos of the train. Like she loves a good train.
I do like a good train. Yep.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in trains. Planes for sure.
I like
planes are
automobiles.
fucking
So,
awesome.
planes, trains, automobiles.
Automobiles too. I think I skip over trains.
Exactly, everyone
Wait,
does. They're
Danielle,
slept
you gotta show us your juggling skills. Can you
Yes.
exit out of this?
Yes.
Because I want to see her.
Let me go grab my balls. They're in my room.
Okay, here's Danielle's debut. No, okay, we're through them really high.
Yay, that was good. I'm gonna get some. You inspired me again.
As you should, and this is really just proves that if you stay away from men for
I've stayed away from men for a long time. So go on.
Okay. If you don't date, if you don't even, how about this? If you don't even think about dating for like 3 months, you will literally
could
learn
juggle.
so many skills. You will have so much
Important
time.
skills. Important skills too, like juggling.
Yeah.
You will get so
But-
bored and so weird.
But it is true. Like when
Bored
you
plus
actually
weird equals juggling, so it
Juggling.
works.
Do you know? I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm gonna start juggling, and the men are going to flock to me.
They're gonna just rip their pants off.
Absolutely.
What are you guys' thoughts on like neighbor
hate
rules?
it.
I guess. Oh. Because like I don't know. So like for example, like can I vacuum at midnight? I have a downstairs.
How loud is your vacuum?
Not loud. I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, you shouldn't unless you really. I mean,
Yeah. Like unless there's literally
to.
like, yeah,
there's
but
some
like
emergency.
vacuum emergency. But I'm also literally I'm not like hammering the ground. Like I won't like hang up
Right.
a picture because I hang up a lot of shit and I hate it. I hate hanging up stuff when you live in an apartment.
Why? Because
It's
it
the worst.
bangs.
Yes, and I just don't want people to think I'm like banging on their doors. I'm like, don't open your door. Don't come to ask me what's up.
No, there's a distinctive, like hanging a picture, like
Yeah.
hammering a
I think
nail
so,
has a
too.
distinctive sound to it. You
I
could
think
tell
so,
exactly
too.
when someone's hammering something. in the
Yeah,
wall.
but I tend to miss and get and like not miss miss the nail, but like have to like pull it back out and like if I'm trying to do something.
It goes like this.
Because I'm on everything.
He's holding back, he's hiding. But what I can't decide. Why won't he be the king I know he is? The king I see inside.
How do you say juggle in Spanish?
Probably like who something. Jugalar.
All I know is that
Jugalar.
You're the worst.
It's something like that, I bet.
You're like one of those.
Malabarismos.
Wait, what?
Malabarismos.
That doesn't help.
Hacer malabarismos.
Huh.
Hacer.
Did not expect that.
It's like
Jugalamos.
I'll be like the founder.
Jugalamos.
Okay.
Right? If you go up to a Spanish person and you're like, Jugalamos, they'll know you mean juggling. Jugalamos.
Malabarismos.
No, that word's too long.
Jugalamos was funny. Okay, so what's your problem?
Oh, I was just gonna say that like.
Okay, so what's your problem?
I'm tired, so we gotta get into it.
Right? I don't want to work in corporate America
just wanna
for the
hoogla.
rest of my life. Like, I just wish that like it was like we had to work like 3 weeks a month and you got a week off, and then 3 weeks, 1 week. Like we just don't get enough time. Like, I'm just over it.
Oh,
Like,
I
I'm so
100%
over
agree.
the rat race. I hate the rat race.
Skibbity boom bop.
Yep. Okay.
Skidoo.
Skibbity dub dub.
Skibbity
dub dub. Yes.
Tongue piercings are constantly there.
Yep.
Don't
Always.
forget.
Comment your favorite
Constant piercing.
juggler that you know.
Your favorite juggler, yes. Please comment your favorite juggler. And like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Have a
Bye.
good night.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
I'm going under and it's out of